So grateful for everyone to be
Yes.
here. You guys, hello, live streamers. Hello, Twitter people, YouTubers, uh, Facebook people
Ah,
on YouTube.
everyone, right?
Guys, we are rocking. We are rocking and rolling here in this beautiful, I don't know, it's a beautiful day out in Colorado today. You guys, we've had clouds. I don't know what's been going on with you.
It is beautiful in Georgia. I mean, we had sun shining and it's just beautiful. It's hot, I can tell you, but
Yeah, I
it's
had
summer.
several people. I heard several people tell me that they got practically rained out for the fourth. So I was like, and we did too. It rained both on Sunday and Monday
Mhm.
night, and it started in the evening, like about 7, and then it just kept going.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
yay! So you guys, we got people on the stream, and I am. This is Trey coming at you with some Trey Talk on a Wednesday with some Laugh and Learn Lunch. We are streaming on multiple channels. We are live on the Clubhouse. We are rocking all kinds of things. Why? Because
Yes, we
we want
are.
to have impact. Yes, huh, Carol? We're going to impact some people. And I am super fired up. I am an internationally known medicine woman for over a decade. I am the CEO and founder of Return to Self, and I am all about helping people return to their original blueprint before all the trauma and the drama, before all the pain, and before all the crazy thoughts and all the moments of impact. So I am super fired up to here. Every Wednesday we come here and we have some fun, we do some laughs, we get a little silly, we get a little crazy, but most importantly, we share some tips and tricks.
We are happy.
Yes, on how to care for those amazing bodies, the mental body, the emotional body, the physical body, so that the spiritual body can thrive in your what do you call it? In your you temple.
In
I'm
your
like,
temple.
that word
Yes,
was not
yes,
in your temple. So I'm going to
yes.
let Miss Carol introduce herself to you now, all you live streamers, because we are getting ready to kick off a great conversation for the next hour. Hi, I'm her.
Yes, hello again. And hi to Brenda that's in the listening lounge there. And I think FM Her is there as well. I am Carol Whyne, and I am your anti inflammatory wellness coach. I am also creator of Balancing Life with Carol. I have also written the book You Can. And I keep saying you can because there is nothing that you cannot do if you set your mind to do it. And I use that when it comes on to health because health, certain conditions can be reversed. You know, you can get a hold of your health situation and say, you know what? I am going to be intentional and I am going to focus. So that's me and why I'm passionate in helping midlifers to get rid of inflammation and also to bring health back to them. Because why I'm passionate is because I had chronic pain. I had high blood pressure, uncontrollable. I had diabetes, pre diabetic. And I said, you know what? I sought for something to help me. And I was introduced to what is it? Mindset change. I did like exercise. I did water intake. And I added plant based, seed based nutrition. And that really got me, oh my goodness, awesome. So right now I'm in my 60s and I am enjoying a healthy life. So I said, I've got to tell it. I've got to let individuals know that there you can change, you can adopt a different lifestyle. So I'm here to help, to add value today, and that's
Yay,
my
because
journey.
Sharon is Karen. That's right.
Yes, it
Sharing
is.
is
It is.
caring.
It
And
is.
and okay, so native belief is that you go through every moment of impact, which I call now an initiation. So you go through all these initiations so that you could gain the wisdom, so then you could share it and teach it, because everything the first half of every circle is a learning phase, but the second half is got to be a teaching phase, or you never
Yes.
get out of that circle or that
Yes.
cycle. So,
Yes.
you guys, right here is Carol's beautiful little website. You guys, I have some things in the queue about the amazing stuff she does. So, Miss Carol, much like me, had to learn
Mhm.
because we weren't experiencing the life we wanted. Because when
Mhm.
I was paralyzed, yo, that was not part of none of my plans. I don't know about you guys, but that wasn't part of my plan. I was not planning. I had all these strategic plans of how I was going to get from A to Z. I had all of my lists of the things that I needed to accomplish to get to the next steps of all. And so, you guys, let me tell you. So, right before I was paralyzed, I was on countless boards and committees. I worked for the state of Colorado, and I was elected to something by the governor because I'm mad skills. I'm amazing, and so even the governor recognized me, and I'm team mom to two different football teams. I'm on the board of the football league. I'm leader of countless things in the church.
Mhm.
I am maintaining all of my local properties because at this point I have 10 properties across the United States. I have all of these things going on, right? And being paralyzed was not part of it.
Not at
Losing
all.
my job after 6 months was not
Mhm.
part of any plan that I or anyone else had, right? And so Miss Carol has a similar story of
Mhm.
how, but for me, I know I prayed for it. I had prayed. I knew I wasn't living my purpose, and I was like, God, for years, 3 or 4 years, I was like, God, I know I'm not living my purpose. Please help me. But I was hard headed. I didn't listen to the things, and I kept deciding I was going to get it this way instead of that way. And God finally
Mhm.
said, hard head, let me just stop you. Let me shut you up for a minute. Let me slow you down and let me get your attention.
Yes, yes. He knows how to do that, he knows definitely how to do that. And what happened with me is that I started years ago where I had really serious problems, and I had surgery, major surgery. Hysterectomy was what I had. And then after I had problems, and the doctor had to go back in and to do another surgery because I had fibroids first. So he took that out. And within 6 months, yes, within,
I was like, okay, you guys, I have a sore throat, so I'm drinking my tea. And
drink it all up. Drink it
and
up.
then
That's
I am
good.
like,
Yes.
this is
Liquid,
my
right?
beware of my dragon. Rar,
And
rar. Okay,
so
sorry, Carol. So
yeah,
please
you're
continue.
good. You're good. And so I had to have total hysterectomy, and that just plunged
And
me
I have
into
to. Okay, you guys, raise your
menopause.
hands.
And you know what
That's
happens
why
when.
oh my gosh, I had to learn about that darn target audience thing. And so I'm going from a general practitioner as a healer to a
Mhm,
target audience where I
mhm.
realized that that's where my stuff is because
Yeah.
I had fibroids. I had to get a hysterectomy. I It's generational. There were so many
Mhm,
things. My daughter got cervical cancer, right?
mhm.
So sorry, continue.
Yes. So that I was just thrust into early menopause, and you know what that was. So my main problem was I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just an hour, 2 hours, and I got up frustrated and saying to myself, "What in the world? How can I live with this?" So
Yeah,
that
because
was
a
what
person can go insane literally without sleep.
sleep.
It's a
You,
it's a
yeah.
proven fact.
Hmm. Hmm. So I just started to pray. I said, God, I need to sleep. Help me, show me what to do. And I mean, when you look on my shelf, I had like melatonin, I had Valium, that prescription medication, and
Yeah.
other. I've tried so many, and it would just give me a little extra hour, and then I was up and my thoughts going all over the place. So frustrating. So that wasn't healthy at all. And I started to pray and just ask God, send me some help. And I am thankful that There is this friend who reached out to me and she said, I have come across and it has helped me. Seed-based nutrition with the black cumin seed, the black raspberry seed, and the chardonnay grape. It is helping me. Now, I was stubborn because I said, you know what? I've tried so many things. I don't want to hear nothing about it. She kept on sending me testimonials of people with different conditions who were being helped because it's anti-inflammatory and it restores your body to its healthy state. That is why anyone having a problem can take it because, it will restore your body and get rid of inflammation. Not until she went to the doctor, did some labs, and the doctor said to her, Barbara, you are a year older, but yet your labs are better. What are you doing? She said, this is seed based nutrition. That perked up my ears, and I decided, let me, oh, probably this is answer to prayer.
Yeah, because show me some proof in the pudding and you got my attention, right?
That's right.
My ears and yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I reached out to her and I said, send me some more information. She did. I went on a Zoom with the seed-based doctor, the seed nutrition doctor, and I listened. And Trey, I heard a lady on there who had breast cancer.
Yeah.
And she had gone through radiation chemo. And she had her
Hello,
history.
everyone. Carol's getting
Hello,
me
we
call.
Trey, you are something else. So and she had so weak, she had neuropathy. Her
Wow.
nerves, oh my goodness. A friend told her about this non-GMO, keto-friendly, organic seed, just seed, nothing added to it.
Yeah.
And her friend told her about it, and she tried it. And this lady was whole. She came and I said, for real? I listened to others who had diabetes, their blood sugar had fallen and they were doing very well. I said, you know what? It's time for me to listen, and tried it. I reached out.
It's
I ordered.
okay, so this
It's
is
an awakening.
yes, because this is a perfect example. Okay, I'm getting this lightning bolt of the little story of like when we pray for help, right? And then God sends you this information. He sends the helicopter, and do you listen or get on? No, the person in the story didn't, right? And then you get it another way, and then get it another way. But so fortunately, for me, that was because I'm stubborn, and I told God, okay, you better show me 3 times. I better hear it, see it, become in my awareness 3 times so that I know you are addressing me.
Yes, it's
Right?
like you want a sign from heaven, right? A
I
sign.
need to know it's
Yeah,
not
to use his
just
people.
yes.
Oh my goodness. And so when I just ordered, I went in and I ordered the anti-inflammatory with the black cumin seed, the black raspberry seed, and the chardonnay grape in one. Is like a drink. You just shake it, you rip it, you sip it in a 2 ounce. And I ordered that along with the detoxifying one that has in the dandelion and the spirulina, milk thistle, aloe vera, chlorella, kale,
Yes.
cranberry, and that's in the 1 ounce. The first night trade that I took that anti-inflammatory with the black pumice seed, over 2 years now. I went to bed and I slept. When I woke up in the morning, I said, oh my goodness, I slept. After
Yeah.
all these years, I reached out to my friend and said, I slept. Over 2 years ago, my sister.
Yeah.
And up to last night, I slept like a baby.
Yep.
And not,
and to feel
so,
that feeling of so much frustration,
yes.
because when days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into years, you are like, holy bejesus.
Yes, it's
Yes.
just,
And you're like, oh my God, thank you. Sweet baby Jesus.
oh
Sweet
my
baby
goodness,
Jesus.
I
Yes.
felt so good. I've been enjoying my life, enjoying my sleep. And not only that, Then I started to have this chronic lower back pain and had this left ankle pain.
Yeah.
And that is what helped me. No pain medication, the
Yeah.
same anti-inflammatory. Leading, they said I was pre-diabetic, and the doctor told me, doctor said to me, "Oh, your A1C is up, and I'm going to order metformin." I said, "Oh no, and no,"
You're like,
and
well,
that
people
has
don't
gone
realize
away. Yeah,
that they can tell their doctor
what to
no. We
do?
love no. It's a
Yes,
whole sentence. No is a whole
right.
sentence. Yes.
Right. And you don't want to be taking a lot of stuff in your body that you're going to have
Mm,
side effects and all of
nope.
that. So I
Mm,
said, no, I will do it on my own. And I continued with the seed-based nutrition along with water intake, exercise. It's not a one size fit everything.
nope.
You want
And
to
it's
make
a
sure that you do a
recipe.
combination. And I had a mindset change. I tell
Yes.
myself I was going to be intentional and I was going to get better. Then
Yes.
there was one time, Trey, I tell you, I even spoke to my sister before. I said, my sister, my head feel as if it is going to explode. Uncontrolled high blood pressure on 2 medications. You
Wow.
hear me?
Yes.
And
Side
continue,
effects, people.
yeah, and continue on that path towards health changing, including, because guess what? With our bodies, we develop toxins, we produce
Yes.
toxins, we
Yes.
ingest it, we inhale it, it's come on topically on our skins, and so we are stressed as well, and we don't know how this stress in our mind and our body is related. So
Yes.
we are producing all this cortisol, adrenaline in our bodies,
Hmm.
and so raising, and continuously we develop, move from inflammation to chronic disease. So it's
Yep.
so very important for us to really get rid of inflammation, do things to help us, and it's just simple things that we can do. And now,
Yes.
today, as I said, I'm in my 60s and I'm doing fantastic and want to add value to individuals as well. So,
Yes. Oh my gosh. Carol has dropped so much good information, you guys. So we are here in the Beyond A. I can't even remember my club name, girl. Beyond.
beyond
I'm
a
a little
for
sick.
body awareness.
Yes, I'm like beyond a floor body awareness because this is what when you understand it goes beyond. It goes beyond
Yes,
your thinking, the
yes.
emotional body, the physical body, the spiritual body, and the other one. I don't know. Again, my head's a little clouded. But and look, I don't even have a background. You guys who are here every week on my lives, you guys see my background. You always I'm always changing my because I have physical like ones like for camera shoots and stuff. So I changed them. No, this is my real scribble board. This is this is because I'm just showing up though because consistency is important, which
Yes,
is
that's
why
it. Important
Carol experienced a difference. Is her consistency
consistency.
in knowing that she experienced a change, right?
Mhm.
And so, okay, you guys, me energetically, I'm always telling you that your thoughts become things, your emotions become things. And so anytime that you are experiencing any kind of back stuff, you are not feeling supported by life. You're not feeling supported. That is what your back's physical purpose is, which is always is exampling. And depending on where in your back that you're feeling this pain depends on the different things. Sometimes there's actually, yes, there is a financial part of your spinal
Mhm.
cord. There is a relationship part. There's all these different segments that help you discover where you're not feeling supported. And
The
for me, any kind
combination.
of, yes, and any kind of feet or leg things are how you're moving forward. It always is. And so the left side for me is all about the feminine. It's the nurturing, it's the creativity, it's all of these things. And at that time, it was like you were so unhappy. How could you be nurturing yourself, right? You were so physically depleted. So how could you be creating anything magical because you were just getting worse and worse and worse, right? And so it's like these are the symptoms to the root cause,
Mhm.
right? And
Mhm.
so really what I hear Carol saying is all of this helped to shift her mindset. And once she started getting a little bit of hope, a little bit of stuff, then oh my gosh, the rest just started
Yes,
unraveling, right?
yes,
And the
yes.
pain started going away. But this is what happens with everybody. So people with diabetes, you guys, the root cause is they have lost the sweetness for life. And that is truly what it is. You are slowly starting to lose that sweetness. And so your body can no longer ingest sugar. And this, it cannot process sugar because you can't process that there is beauty in life. It is a reflection of your thoughts and your emotions as they come up. Breast cancer. Breast cancer are always about women either hating other women, not liking other women, not being supportive of other women, not feeling supported, not feeling nurtured, not feeling that. That's what breast cancer is always about. And so there's something in the mind, and I guarantee you that people who have breast cancer, they are always judgmental of other women. They are always picking out things about other women that they don't like or that they don't see in themselves or whatever, right? So, this is what makes it so amazing when you realize that everybody has a unique recipe and there is a reason why whatever it is happening. And so energetically, with the things that like Carol's using, it will shift the like your cellular structure
Yeah.
to give you some relief long enough to get the hope so that that spiritual body can coax the mental and the emotional and the physical and remind you that there is hope, there
There
is a
is
way.
hope. There is hope. And you'd be surprised to know how, and some people will say, oh, okay, the mind and the body, it doesn't affect, it does not, that connection. It is, what
They
you're
live within
doing.
each other. How
But
could they
yes, of
not?
course, they are connected.
That's like saying
And
flour in a cake isn't helping it rise. It's like how can it not? It's in there.
yes,
It's in there.
and is when I realize as well that mindset is so very important. Mindset is very important.
Key.
It's key. It's like half of the work is done when you have that focus, when you have that intention that you are going to get healthy. You know, I can remember when because I grew up in a situation where, and I'm thankful that my mom, who did not abort me, she gave me a way for a better life. But where I grew up, I mean, I had material things, but guess what? I did not get the love that was there. I was lacking in self worth, in self confidence. I grew up all along like as if I was second class. I was not there. And I had to change my mindset and say, you
Hmm.
know what? You are unique. You are special. You are who God died for, Jesus died for, and you can make it. That set me off, set me on my path to accept the natural things, and then started to make sure too that I would exercise more, I would drink more water, I would make sure I develop positive relationships, and also grasp onto diet change, and include that into help me to really be healthy today. So mindset is so very important, Trey, in this. Definitely it is to get better as well. So
And
I'm
and so
happy.
so so really, you guys, how many of you guys know people who go, oh, the doctor says I got 6 months to live, and then so they just are like, and they do, they go within 5 to 7, right? They're in that window. How many? And this is why, because their belief system has told them that, well, they must know, or there's no other hope or
They
whatever. So
accept what the doctor says, and there
that's
are
the word.
people who do the opposite. There are people
Yes,
who
who
are
don't
told
accept
that
it.
you
I love
know.
that.
Yes, they
Don't
they they are
accept
told you have 6 3 months to live. They go home and they decide
and
to get up affirmation and say, I am healthy, I am well, I have my organs are functioning, every
yes,
cell, every
yes.
tissue is functioning. Did you know? And they are positive and they do a lot of joy, enjoy a lot of, make themselves happy, enjoy the beautiful environment, plant
Yep.
and
And
sow,
yes.
and
And it's a
they are
privilege.
living, they still
Yep.
living. So mindset, oh my God, this
And
man
this is
is
all
so very
proven stuff.
important.
So there are scientists out there. You could like Google Dr. Joe Dispenza. He has
Hmm.
done the most extensive research that of anyone I've known for over a decade on spontaneous remission of anything. Spontaneous remission of anything. And this is what he said is that it didn't matter if they used crystals, it didn't matter. Some have changed their diet, some blah blah blah. But there was the only things that every single person who had a spontaneous remission from anything, and yeah, some people did chemo, some didn't, depending on the situation, right? Some added health, some vitamins, whatever, right? But the only thing that every single person had in common was that they had belief in something bigger and greater than themselves, something that they were connected to: God, Creator, Source, Allah, Buddha, whatever. They believed that they were connected to something greater than themselves. And then they also took responsibility for the sickness.
Yes,
Because
that
if
is
you aren't ready to own up to your creative process, if you are not ready for your truth, then you ain't gonna like this, all right? Because the fact is that I had to own that I created my paralysis. I
Yeah,
had to
you
own
can't
that.
pass on the blame. You can't pass on the blame to
No, I
somebody else.
can't. It
Okay,
wasn't my mom's fault. It wasn't my
right.
dad's fault. It
Hmm.
was not the car accident. It was a universal trajectory serving me up what I
Hmm.
had repeatedly thought and communicated verbally or internally, mentally and emotionally. All right. And then the third thing is that they had to believe that it was possible
Hmm.
for it to change.
Yes, yes,
Because if
it's
you did not, you'll never get anything you do not subscribe to. And if
yes.
you don't subscribe, so if you're the person who's like, I don't know why I always get the cranky waitress, that's why you
You're
always.
gonna get the correct
and
waitress.
and if you're the person who goes through the drive-through and goes, I don't know why they always forget something out of my meal, that's why you're.
We yes,
Because before you even go to that restaurant, you're already thinking, oh, I hope that they always forget my thing. This time they better not forget my thing. But see, universe doesn't know yes or no. It just knows what you
your
passionately.
words, your
Per-
words are so
yes.
very important. It's just why the word says, the word of God says, life and death is in the power of this tongue. I have heard people saying, my diabetes, my high blood pressure, my
My
pain. I
pain,
said, what
my
do you mean
pain.
when you bring it in mind? Why would
Yes.
you
Don't
bring
own
it?
that. Don't
No,
claim that. Don't claim that. Oh my
no, not
God.
at all, not at all, not at all.
Claim
So,
your health. Claim
yes.
that all energy can be repurposed, evolved,
Positive,
that God
yes.
can take a seed and make it grow. So why
Grow
can't He take your cellular thing because you're connected to
and
Him?
rejuvenate it all
I don't
over,
know
get
about
rid
you,
of
but
these
my
little,
cells are always coming
of
up. My
course, and
skin
you're
is
speaking
always
life
coming up.
over
My
yourself. Yeah.
nails are always growing. My hair is.
Look at that.
How do you think that happens? How do you
Yes,
think that this can happen? All of
yes.
this and healing not.
Attitude is so very important in our health, in our life, our
Yes.
attitude. And let no one come into your space and destroy your
Mm-mm.
positive energy. Learn to always walk away from anything. That's why when the doctor said to me, okay, metformin, I said, oh no, 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 no. And he knew then and now that, you know what? whenever whenever he has something to suggest to me, he knows, and he will say, I know you don't like pills. Okay, I'm glad you know that. yes, you added one thing and then you have a side effect and you add another pill to it. No,
And then
no,
you
no,
give me
no,
another
no.
side effect or
Another
two.
side effect, and you keep on adding to that as well. When we have natural stuff that can help us at all,
Yes.
natural, yes. So
Yes, because okay, this goes back to Creator Source gave us everything we needed to heal our bodies organically, healthily, non-chemically. I swear for Lord,
yes,
He
yes.
did. He provided us. And so whether you believe in energy work, whether you want to attempt uh vitamins or herbs, they are all gonna help because everything has a vibration, just like every seasoning has a gently different flavor. Well, you guys, every single stone in the world has energy that is different and unique. Every recipe is different and unique, and so when you actually incorporate these things like milk thistle, okay, and so how many of you guys know that the only thing naturally that will rejuvenate nervous system? Raise your hand. Okay, put it in the chat, let me see how it, guys. Okay, evening primrose. It is the, but there is something out there that will help your
That will
nervous system.
meet the needs of,
Yes.
and when all these bushes, because I can remember, Trey, when I was in Jamaica, we would have like dandelion growing around with the little flower buds. I can remember that little yellow flower bud. I didn't
Yeah.
realize the power of dandelion, the antioxidant, how that thing is powerful to
Yeah.
heal your body, to take care of your
Yes.
body. Aloe vera. I mean, oh my goodness.
Yes, and
So
oh my
that,
gosh,
mhm.
mint, mint. And so most people, I don't know if you know it, if you grow it around the perimeter of your house, it keeps um, the mice and
Some
stuff don't
insects,
like them,
yes.
and the
Peppermint is,
insects.
yeah.
But it heals your body. It's like
Ginger, turmeric. Oh my
turmeric. Yes,
goodness.
turmeric
Oh
loves
my
my body.
goodness.
My
Yes,
body loves.
turmeric is so good
Yes, I have turmeric
for
tea.
inflammation. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness.
Yes, yes,
Yes. So,
yes.
yes, we just want to really tell individuals you are not too far gone in any situation
Mm-mm.
that it cannot be turned around.
Nope.
But you know what? As I said this morning, is that I have seen individuals who, when somebody gives them advice and say, okay, this is where you're at right now, but if you do not turn around, this is what is going to happen. And although they may get the instructions, they do not do it, while the
Yeah.
other person will because they value their lives. So I'm happy that I'm able to share that it doesn't have to be you are just paralyzed, you are just there not enjoying your life, not being able to play with your grandkids, enjoy your best life ever. It doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah.
Try changing, getting rid of that inflammation and
Believe
and
that
and
again. Start
yes,
giving thanks for the,
gratitude,
yes, give thanks for the
gratitude,
information that's going to help
gratitude,
you. Give thanks.
gratitude.
Yeah, give thanks because that vibration is like love, and
Yes.
it will bring it to you faster. It
You know,
will.
you start your day. I start my day with gratitude,
Yes.
affirming my day. Today is going to be the best day ever. Thank you, God, that I am
Yes.
alive. I
Yep.
can see, I can hear, I can
Yep.
walk, I can talk. What do
Exactly.
you think that does for you, for your whole body? It
Exactly.
creates a vibration in you that is positive. So you
It
start your
activates your energy.
endorphins and all your happy
And it
mood
creates
hormones.
that yummy juiciness in from your brain that loves
Yes,
the positive thinking that helps you heal. Because
yes,
one of
yes.
the things, okay, one of the things that okay, so Dr. Joe Dispenza, I love him. Okay, he has so much free stuff on YouTube, you guys. He's great. Okay, so his thing, he opens up the thing with how many of you created your day today? and like dead silence, right? Because that's just like how many of you knew that you could create your day and that you were creating it by the very first thought. So if you guys didn't know, that space right before you're waking up and right before you're going to sleep is called theta. Okay, and in that theta, that is where you are in the in between from you and creator, right? You're leaving earth, but you're almost into the dream state, right? And in that place, when you first wake up and you first go to sleep, you have the most creative ability. So when you wake up worrying about your list, if you wake up freaking out because your alarm clock is going, oh man, and you know you hit snooze 3 times, all of those things are not conducive to a thriving, joyful morning because
Mhm.
it feels uncomfortable. And when you create,
Yes,
like
yes,
Carol said, you create gratitude, you create beauty, you create that you are going to interact with so many pleasant people that day, that
yes,
you will
yes.
have a chance to impact so many people who are open to
To
what
hear
you
it,
have
yes,
to
and
share.
receiving what you have
Yes.
to do.
How
You
did
know,
you
I
create
yes,
that for
yes,
yourself?
I can remember, and I stress the importance of you just never know whose life you will influence.
Yes.
And so we should all be here to be great influencers, be kind to others no matter what. I can remember getting up one morning, and for some reason, I got up. I don't know if you'd call it on the wrong side of the bed, but it was just one of those mornings. And I remember getting in the car and went to Walmart, dragging in myself because I didn't feel up to it.
Yeah.
And and this has changed my life completely. There are two lessons in this. As I walk through the parking lot, feeling in my down self, a lady came out and gave me the biggest smile ever. Did you know what that did for me? That I
It
relieved
shifted your
somebody.
energy.
Oh my goodness. I
Go
smiled
around
at her.
randomly smiling.
Oh my goodness. That changed my life completely. So it tells me the importance of me radiating positive energy to others around me, being
Mhm.
kind, being thoughtful, give
Yep.
somebody a smile because it could be the last person who can save their life.
Yeah. Or that could be the difference of the person whose life you saved. You
Mhm.
might have been having the worst day of your life, and you, because of your
Yes.
energy. So, this is what I tell everybody: your energy is like cologne. And some people's perfume or cologne is funky and you could smell it 2 aisles away in the grocery store,
Mhm.
right? And you could feel when people are angry, and you almost know before you get up to them and you see
Even
their
over the
face and
phone, you
they're
can sense it.
scowling. Yes. So, honey, your high vibing, loving, accepting energy
Hmm.
counteracts,
Yes.
neutralizes all of that other energy. And this is why it's
Yes.
so important that us people who are want to be lights to the world, that we continue to shine our light,
Shine.
because
Yes.
it affects our cologne,
Yes.
helps everybody else's funky cologne.
Absolutely. I tell you, and I learned that, how important, not only that, somebody was there who helped me, it changed my life. And I adopt this mentality, and this action is to smile at people, wave at them in the community, because of what it did for me. It turned my day around, and I learned that, you know what, just as how you have been helped, somebody is waiting on you to help them
Well,
as
and
well.
it was
Yes.
just like the awareness you got of all of the things
Mhm.
that stuff you use
Yes,
heals.
you see,
And then you got
yes.
one thing after another, and then here, because you experienced this shift and you're like, wow, that you paid
Yes,
attention
yes,
and you're like,
yes.
wow.
It's
But see,
it's
most
awesome.
people don't realize what they're putting out. They just,
Hmm.
but this is good too, that you, because that's the first step, is realizing that there is that she
There's
is.
energy around, whether we want to believe it or not. At sometimes before, I didn't realize how important it is for you. What are you sending out there? Even talking on the phone, you can sense when somebody is
Yep.
anti you.
Even in
So
Texas, how many of you can feel their frustration or their weirdness in a text? That's
yes,
real
yes,
energy. And then
yes,
your hands are always giving and receiving. So here you
yes.
are with whatever, putting it in there and send.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know how many times I
Yes,
type them and then I delete them because I need to get it
yes.
out. And then, but I don't ever want to send anybody anything but love.
That would cause them to be a negative
But
energy.
we
And
got to
some,
get it out. You got to
yes,
write it out,
yes.
text it out,
Mhm.
speak it out, and then reset, and then you can redo it.
Yes, but it's so awesome to know though that God has given you the power to give off good vibrations, um, help people to be healthy. You have the power in your hands to receive it, to give it, and to change lives, to change your own life, change my life. And then I'm here to
Yeah.
help, to change and say it doesn't have to be so. It can be different. I
Mhm.
say this and I'll say this again. And I know I am a lot of people hearing me. I believe that there are people who are experiencing that they're experiencing illness,
Yes.
pain, whatever that they do not have to go through. But are they aware? And if they are, they hear, have they decided to change? I believe so.
Or take
And that's what
action.
we want to do. We want to say, you don't have to get up and be negative. You want to get up and be great and speak it. Command your day. Command your day. We want to tell you that you need to drink water.
Yeah.
You need to
Look at our
drink.
cups. Look at
Oh,
our
I take.
cups. Look at it's bigger than my face. Hers is
Yes,
bigger
look
than
at
her
hers.
face.
Oh, that's big. You want to be drinking half
You're
of your
serious
body
about
weight in
water.
water every day and add to it as it just get hotter or you are more stressed. Drinking water that washes the stress toxins, that washes all those toxins out of the body. If somebody ever decided that they are going to, as we have a water challenge going on now, that
Yes. You want
everyone
to
to
take her
drink
water challenge? Go to her
one
IG.
drink water, drink half of your body weight in ounces every day, and top it up when you are feeling ill. You want to drink more water. When you go walking and it's hot, you drink more water. You stress, you grab water instead of something sweet to drink. But drink just this is a simple way to get healthy. Drinking water. Start with that. I can guarantee that you are going to see changes. Because guess what? 70% of the body is water. 90% tray of the blood is water.
Yep.
And the blood takes water and nutrients to the tissues. What does that tell you? That you need to
It
drink
tells you we're real emotional creatures
water.
because water to in native belief is the symbology of emotions. It's our water, but
You have to
really
drink
that's
water.
why
Yes,
it is
yes.
so
Flushes
helpful.
you.
And I
That
love what you said about just believe. You have to just take action. Okay, so how many of you think that you have to have something as traumatic as being paralyzed that
to
you
wake up.
can have you don't.
A moment, yes.
Exactly. And how many of you don't believe that your stories of survival will help somebody else? I
Yes.
swear that everybody's the things that
Experience.
yes, no
Whatever
matter what we
experience,
survive
yes.
from or escape from or learn from or evolve from, people will love to have that information because I guarantee you there's somebody who's struggling with that exact same thing now. Whether you're a single mom, whether you're trying to get a job, whether you've been homeless, whether you have had horrible families, whether you've been impacted, molested, broken, whatever, you guys, these are the stories that change people's lives. There is no story too small. And when you start communicating your truth, it can no longer hurt you in here. The secrets that we hold in here, they eat us alive. The judgment, the criticalness, whatever, those are the things that kill us slowly. But when you start just saying, yeah, you know what?
It
This
happened,
happened
but
to me,
yes, but I'm going to make sure that
but I
I
got out of
do
it.
this to bless others. You know what?
Yes.
When as I grew up in Jamaica and I told you about my self-confidence and my self-worth that was lacking because my grand aunt did not show me love, although she loved me. She probably couldn't show it because she didn't get it. When I reached a stage where I wanted to become a nurse and I wanted to do certain subjects prior to doing it, and when I went to my principal, he said, that is one of the reasons I wrote You Can, the book. He said, no, he didn't think I could. But
Yeah.
for some reason, little Carol, I don't know where she got that bonus. I went home and told my grandaunt, can I do it? And I'm thankful she said yes.
Yeah.
Look at where
You kept
God had
asking.
brought me from. I went, did it, pass it, and went into nursing and reached to where I am. You can, you can, you can. So the experience that I had, I grew in it. I grew from that. I learned it. And I can tell somebody today, no matter what situation it is, you can do what you want to do. If you set your mind to do it, you can. You
You
can.
can. You can. Okay, so you guys, I have been putting Carol's link to her website in the chat. So please go to her website. This is her IG, you guys. Feel free to click it because this is where she's doing the water challenge. And guess what? My girl, she made Explorer page in IG because she's rocking that water thing. It is so cute. I had to take her in there. I'm like, did you know you're on the
Thank
Explorer
you.
page?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, because we need those little celebrations. We
Yes.
need the little rewards of, oh my God, it's
Yes.
making a
Yes.
difference because most of the time it feels like it's not. A
Yes.
lot of the times it feels like we're just going at it hard all day, every
Yes.
day.
Yes.
And we don't always see the rewards. So when you see those things, please let people know.
And give it to others,
Yes.
always compliment individuals. You more you compliment is the
10
better you
compliments for
feel.
every one negative thing. 10 positive for every one
Yeah,
negative.
it is so awesome to, I've always said to individuals, I love to, and I think that's what I do too, is, bringing health to people. I say, I love to see when somebody smiles. So when you're in pain, you're not smiling. I
No.
want you to smile. I want you to get your health back. You can get your health back. Yes.
Yes.
You
Yes.
have hope. You're still alive.
Yep. And people ask me, why am I so freaking happy every day? Well, guess what? Because I can walk. Guess what? I know what it feels like
Be
to be
paralyzed. Yes.
paralyzed. I am
Mm.
one of the few miracles in the world who has
It's a
gone from being
miracle.
paralyzed to
Mhm.
back to running, stomping, dancing, and on my motorcycle. Yes, and this is the thing that it is my passion and purpose to let others know. I was desperate. I was so desperate for healing. I was desperate for answers, just like Carol was. She was desperate for sleep, for calm, for all of the non toxic stuff, non side effect life, right?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Well, we got it.
Yes.
We can help
I
you.
mean, I can't imagine anybody has to hold your head because you feel as if you're going to get a stroke because of uncontrollable high blood pressure. And to get over that, not adding more medication, instead decreasing meds. And
Yes.
hey,
Me too.
what, what,
Often.
what, what better? What better? You have to talk about this. You have to
Yeah.
tell it. because there are people who needs to hear. And
Oh,
we are
shoot.
not saying that you should not follow your doctor. We are not here to say it's a cure or to heal or not follow your doctor. We are not saying that. I'm
No,
telling a
we are
story.
not
Trey
giving
telling her
medical advice.
Trey telling our story, and we stick to it. This is
We're
our story.
sharing
We stick to
what
it.
helped. We're sharing what helped for us. And we're sharing what we know to be true based on the facts, right? So you
Yes.
can go out and like I said, if you think I'm tripping, study it. I talk about facts.
Yes.
Why? Because I'm a Capricorn. You better show me. I don't just believe things. And because I'm a crazy psycho person. So I like devour information and I will do my best to not say prove it wrong, but I will prove it right. And I will
Mhm.
find anything that isn't in alignment. And this is how I have been able to become the internationally known medicine woman. I have healed people across the world. I have helped people with stage 4 cancer go into remission and be completely gone, never to see it again, and living their thriving best life. And this is how I did it, was the belief system, you guys. And just believe you can have any experience you want. All you have to do is see it, repeatedly talk about it, be excited for it. And until you start
You
seeing
get into your life. Yes.
the new people, but you got to be willing to let stuff go. Because if
Yes.
you're
Make
not willing
changes.
to
Make
let go of,
changes.
yes, the
Yes.
people who are not supportive, the foods and environments that are not supportive.
All those sugars and those processed foods and those
Amen.
lots of dairy products and different type of oils and the it's consuming so much red meats, and so it's a life change. And then to do things different. When last have you
Yeah,
walked? When last
yeah,
have you had enough water? When last have you had a positive thought? Speak life over yourself. When last have you had a lot of
yes, speak
vegetables to
life,
your plate? Yeah.
speak love, speak prosperity, speak it, because you're creating everything in every second of every moment. Your
Yes.
thoughts and your emotions are. All right, so I always keep it tight. I end right on time. We start a minute or
Yes.
two early, maybe a minute or two late, but we always end on time because I'm all about honoring everyone. I'm honoring your time, I'm honoring your space, and I just value you guys coming in every week for this crazy laugh and learn lunch. And oh my God, guess what? It's going to be turning into a podcast. Why? Because people
Awesome.
on Clubhouse keep pushing me to do stuff, and I am grateful that I am so
Yes,
supported.
you
And
can do it. You can.
and
Yes,
it's
you
already
do it.
done. I just
Yes.
realized I get the okay. So you guys who don't know or want to know, I use StreamYard, and it streams to like a bunch of different platforms. But the great thing about it is I also get the audio. So I realized I already got a whole thing. I just got to start it. I've got a whole
Just put
content
it
for
out
weeks.
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so again, the more, because, and I'm not doing this because I want to become Miss Popular. I actually want to live my purpose. I want
Yes.
for as many people who were desperate for answers, desperate for healing, to know that they're there and know how to get them and know
Yes.
how to start creating them and giving thanks for them and
Yes.
calling them to you, right? Because as we keep changing our evolving our thinking, we will finally evolve the psyche that we are swimming in that's still in survival mode. And guess what? There's no more dinosaurs. So let's get over that. Let's evolve. Let's grow. Miss Carol, what are your closing thoughts for these amazing people?
Wow, it was so good to be here
And don't forget
and
our
to
water challenge, you guys. Go to her
spend time with
Instagram.
you. Yes, I do have a water challenge that is going. It started yesterday. It's for 7 days. We ask you to drink half of your body weight in ounces every day and more, and keep a track on it, because as you know, water is so very important. We don't have to go into that right now. But if you want to really be a part, just DM me on Instagram and we'll get the ebook out to you, the tally sheet out to you as well. I do lives. I have a Facebook group that I go into and give tips and check on others to see how they're doing, because I believe that's one of the simplest ways to get rid of inflammation. So follow me on Instagram, and I want to tell you, you can. Live
Yes.
your best
Okay.
life
Where
ever.
can I get your
You
book? Now,
Yes, and the book is
yes.
on Amazon as well. You can go there and get my book as
And
well, or you can go to my website.
I was going to
It's
say,
on
here, I'm
there as
putting your
well.
website back up.
Yes, it's on my website, and just
You
go
can.
and you can. And there's also an ebook as well you can get. So, thank you, Trey. Thank you. Live your best life ever. I'm bringing health back to you. I want to get rid of inflammation,
Or her new target audience, which is
pain, diabetics, and high blood pressure. We want to get rid of inflammation. Okay?
yes, and start giving you back the sweetness of life. Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
yes.
I love
Enjoying
what.
life. Enjoying life. Yes,
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 yes.
yes.
Oh my gosh. So before we close, you guys, guess what? Okay, I just became a member of the Mom Link, $1 Million Mom Club, and I am fired up to be getting ready to start hosting rooms in that spaces and
Awesome.
places. Yes, I know, because I wanted to
Awesome.
be supported. And for the
Yeah.
last several years, I said, even my work relationships, I want them to be like-minded people, reciprocating relationships, supportive, truthful, blah blah blah. I can go on and on and on. And I feel like I finally found that. These people are
Good.
supportive on social media, in the clubhouse, in all these different places and spaces. And so I'm really excited to get that going. And from being in the different rooms with them, I have heard of so many of these people who don't know what their purpose is, and they
Mhm.
don't know how to figure out what their superpower is, their gift is. So you guys, I want you to go over to my Instagram, and what I'm going to tell you is right now, if you DM me the word superpower in my Instagram, you can sign up for a free What is My Gift masterclass that I'll be having towards the end of the month, the last week of the month. And I'm super excited about this because I'm going to start giving you clues to what you should be doing. And some people like me, I have so many mad skills. I was like, which one do I pick? I don't know. Like Carol, right? Isn't it so hard to drill down to a target
Yes,
audience?
yes,
Oh
yes.
my God. Because how do
And
you,
there's so many conditions that you want to, bro.
yes,
I just want to get rid of all
I
diseases.
know. And people
But
keep
then you
telling
have
me,
to narrow down.
you can't be all things to all people.
No,
So I am
yeah,
taking the advice of what people who are exampling what
yes.
I seek. So these are people who are living my life that
Mm.
I'm going for, right? And so I have to trust them and let go of my old belief system, because until you do something new, you're never going to get something new. So this is Trey on a Wednesday with that Trey Talk. Loving me some Miss Carol because she is a freaking rock star. And I will always follow her into spaces and places because she is my sister friend. And I am so
Yeah.
excited for all you people who have been on the live and who have been on Clubhouse and come in and out. And I look forward to seeing you in the streets moving forward. Be back next Wednesday for another Laugh and Learn with Trey. And gosh, I don't even know who's coming, but you'll have
It
to
will be
keep up.
somebody great.
It's gonna be fun and crazy. And
Yes.
who
And
knows,
if
Carol
they
might
want,
come back
yes,
because
yes.
these are
And
just
if,
gonna keep growing and more people, because I could get up to 10 people on this stream. So we're gonna keep
wow.
adding people because we all have value. We
Yes.
all have something to
Yes.
benefit.
And if they
So
want
you
to hear anything about inflammation, just DM me that word. If you want to change your life, yes,
change your
and we
life.
shall.
Give
Yes,
yourself
inflammation.
permission. Take action now. All right, I'm ending this
Thank
room.
you.
I'm signing off, you guys. I'm sending you so much love. Thanks for all the people that have been in there. Chris, you've been in. We had Shantae. We had Angel.
Yes.
We had all
Hello,
kinds of other
Chris.
people in Clubhouse. I'm so grateful for you guys. And I can't wait to see you in these other spaces and places. This is Trey signing off for now. Yay! That was so freaking awesome. Thank you, honey.
Bye. Take care. Bye
All
bye.
right. So I will see you. Okay, so I have to log your room. Your room is every Tuesday, right? Tuesday?
You're off, right? Are you still
Your
live?
room. When is
My
your
room
room?
is my room is on Tuesdays. Bye bye inflammation. Go away.
Okay, so I
11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
I keep trying to make sure I get it, because I definitely want to do my best to hop in. I'm figuring out the new
What time you want to
my
do
new
your
routine
room?
now, being a
Yeah.
member of the mom link, figuring out
Mm-hmm.
that. But yeah, I totally am in with you, honey. Big hug. You have a
All
wonderful
right.
rest of your day. I
Take
love
care.
you.
Thank you,
You
Trey.
look gorgeous too. I have to
Thank
tell you,
you. I
your hair looks
appreciate it.
nice.
Thank you. You too. Thank
Send a
you.
big
Bye
hug and
bye.
kisses.